What's up BYW, this is Before You Watch, and this is part 1 of a series where we're talking Marvel, the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
You are now meeting the Grand Master.
If somehow you haven't heard of this kingpin colossus of the comic book franchise, then seriously, where the actual Nick Fudging Fury have you been? If, like everyone else, you're at least a little bit up to date, and, like everyone else, you're Groot's biggest fan,
I'm Groot.
then suck up your spidey senses and paint your face green, because today we're rattling through everything that every Marvel movie apparently absolutely has to have, do and be, allegedly.
I have never felt such shit!
And just before we start, I do actually like these movies, and oh my god, okay, put away the knives. If you haven't already subscribed to Before You Watch yet, then it's obviously about time you did. Get more pop culture clips like this one, and for the love of everything holy, ring that bell, ring it! Whoa! Origins, origins, origins. It's not exactly catchy, but if there's a Marvel mantra, then this is probably it. Seriously, how many superhero backstories will it take until we know every single one of them? Actually, don't answer that. Or do, up to you. Either way, the MCU is essentially endless how-to-hero, set-the-scene stories, each more similar, but just a little bit different from the last.
I don't remember my past.
It's not always a bad thing, sometimes it's actually pretty bloody brilliant. Especially with characters that no one knew anything about before. Thor was just a something, Norse god something, until Chris Hemsworth flung the hammer, and Nebula was still just some kind of space thing, maybe, before Karen Gillan shaved her head. Clearly, if you genuinely were a fan of the comics before 2008, were you though? Were you? Then seeing these guys go from page to screen was a pretty major thrill. For everyone else it was like, ooh, I thought it was just Spider-Man, Superman, and maybe Danger Mouse. This Tony Stark chap's kinda cool. Ooh. And on that, thank Christ the MCU did have the good grace to at least sidestep most of Spidey's history. After years of the other films, non-canon of course, I pretty much remember Peter Parker's teenage years better than my own. Long Road to Ruin? But what's that? You like origin stories? You don't mind a couple of repetitive movies so long as there's some spandex and American sarcasm? Well, if you ever did binge the unbingeable and go back-to-back Marvel, then remember this, none of it really matters until an Avengers movie.
You think you're the only superhero in the world? Mr. Stark, you become part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet. Who the hell are you? I'm here to talk to you about the Avenger Initiative.
Yes, Iron Man has heart problems, Thor has commitment issues,
Jane.
and Hulk makes Charles Bronson look like Charlie Bucket. But when all's said and done, it's all just prep work for the next ensemble blockbuster. When Marvel started down this road way back when, it was all new and inexplicably exciting. So you're telling me that all of these films will one day merge into some kind of superhero film? That's amazing. But nowadays it's a bit kind of especially with the weaker movies. Did someone say Dark World?
Anyone else?
Because we all know that no one actually important is ever going to snuff it until they've all ganged together. And even then, it's pretty rare that the good guy dies.
You should have gone for the head.
Or girl. Marvel does girl characters too, you know. There's Captain Marvel, and Black Widow, and Wonder the Witch Woman, and where is the love? Because even a hero needs a special someone, you know? But if MCU has taught us anything, it's that superheroes super suck at romance. Like seriously, defeating alien android gods is fine. But talking like a normal person to anyone you had the hots for isn't.
Sorry.
Perhaps the mostly questionable love stories are there to make the character seem more normal, but there's nothing normal about Captain America copping off with his former flame's great niece.
I know.
Or the fact that Stephen Strange still displays affection like a little kid, by just being mean all the time.
You guys aren't
What?
sleeping together. Sorry, I thought that was implicit in my disgust.
In terms of in some way believable relationships, there's Hawkeye and whoever the heck he's married to,
That's bad, right? That seems really shaky.
T'Challa and Nakia,
I should have.
Ant-Man and the Wasp, kind of.
What are you laughing? Please, could you just...
Okay.
Actually, no, not really. And Iron Man and Pepper Potts.
You look great, you smell great.
Oh, God.
But I could fire you if that'd take the edge off.
But the best MCU romance of all, that'll be Peter Quill and Gamora. You know why? Because it basically exists to spoof every other superhero fling there's ever been. Love these guys. And that's about it for part 1 of How to Be a Marvel Movie. To play us out, here's 3 of the greatest bad but brilliant chat-up lines the MCU has ever seen. Enjoy!
Where'd you get that dress?
Oh, it was a birthday present from you, actually.
I got great taste.
Yes.
You, want to dance?
Oh, no.
We gotta move.
You're not gonna turn green?
I've got a compelling reason not to lose my cool.
I adore you. But I need the other guy.
No! What the hell? I know who you are, Peter Quill, and I am not some starry-eyed waif here to succumb to your pelvic sorcery!
Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let us know in the comments. If you didn't, let us know in the comments. Hit subscribe for part 2 and possibly part 3. And ring the goddamn bell. Bye!